count 1, 2, 3. Won't you start the music, get into it? Won't you dance with me? Find a place to lose it, you can do it. Won't you dance?
Hi guys, today as you probably read from the title, we are going to be facing our show jumping fear. I'm just going to jump straight in, but basically I have this kind of irrational fear of doing spreads because a few years ago when me and Clyde were kind of doing higher working hunter courses, we used to have to jump really big spreads, and there was a time when we were at Blair horse trials and basically Clyde he wasn't going fast enough into the spread and it was like 90 centimetres, it was massive, and we kind of like jumped into the spread and then I ended up falling off. So after that I got like quite a fright obviously, and then the show after that, the next kind of big show we did in Working Hunter, we had to do another spread and the same thing happened where Clyde jumped into the spread and like clattered through it. So ever since then, although we still do spreads, I've been kind of avoiding doing higher ones because I've always been nervous it's going to happen again. And the reason it happened in the first place is because I was nervous and so I wasn't pushing them forward enough. We weren't going fast enough into them, and if I'm not confident, Clyde's not confident. So we both need to be really confident to do it, but that's what we're going to do today. So I've set up some jumps. We're just going to kind of start small and then work our way up to some bigger spreads. And I'm really hoping by the end of the session that we'll be jumping quite high, maybe like 80 today. I won't be going much higher because we're not like that fit yet. We're not in peak competition time. But I have got the spring gear on, you might have noticed. I've not taken my jacket off yet, although I'm getting tempted now, it's very warm. I've got my yellow set on today, which is my spring set, and I will be getting the pink sets and stuff out soon, which is exciting because it means it's almost springtime. But it is still February, but it's, you know, it's sunny, so I'm counting it as spring now. But I'm gonna get Clyde warmed up and then we're gonna start with a few warm-up jumps and just see where we go from there. Are all warmed up now, so we're gonna go out, and I've set up a little kind of single barrel jump over there that's only about 60 centimetres, and we're gonna give it a little jump. You can probably see I've not worn this since last summer literally because it's all crinkled and it really needs ironed, but it's nice just to be in spring colours, you know, and we do kind of look like a bee as well, but we're just gonna ignore that. Today is one of the last rides I'm going to get in Clyde for like a week because I'm actually heading to Birmingham soon. Very exciting. I'm going down to the National Equine Show, which is happening on Saturday and Sunday this week coming, so that's the 4th and 5th of March. And I'm going to be vlogging it all, so it'll be a good vlog. So you should like and subscribe to this channel right now because then you'll get to see the amazing vlog that I produced from this. And yeah, it's really exciting, so I'll be doing that next week, but then Clyde can have a little break. I'm sure my mum will want to ride him too. But in the meantime, we're going to be jumping, so I'm going to get over this warm-up jump. Hopefully it goes okay. Oh, that was horrible. That was so sticky. Good boy. That was better. Our first jump was really sticky, but I think that's probably because it was our first jump. Clyde's normally like, are you not going to jump down? Clyde's normally like that at the start, he's a little bit sticky, but once he gets into it, it'll be absolutely fine. For the next jump, we're going to do the little barrels over there. That's literally like 50, but it's skinny and it doesn't really look like a jump, so sometimes Clyde finds it a bit harder, which makes it a good one to do. Yay! Just made it. That was really tight. But he did it first time, so that was good. Good boy. I can only really show you guys like the single jumps being done because I'm filming by myself today, which is very difficult by the way. But we are actually doing like little courses while we go. I don't just do all single jumps because that doesn't really flow and it's not good practice when you're going to be competing on courses. It's good to do like a few jumps at a time at least. So just want to clarify that I am doing that, and it's just that I can't film it because you wouldn't be able to see me in them all. So next we're going to try our first spread of the day, which is quite, I mean it's just kind of a little skinny spread I guess. I've made it quite narrow, and it is really more the width than the height that kind of makes me nervous. So this is just a little narrow one to start with, just to make sure we're comfortable, and then we'll make it a little bit wider. I hope you can tell from that video why height is not a problem. He's so funny, he absolutely loves it. He just flies over them all. He's so cute, like he's literally just standing and watching while I put the jump up instead of eating. This looks really small in the camera, but it's actually quite big. It's about, maybe about 85, and I've made it a little bit wider, so that we've got a little bit more of a challenge. Yes! And so we're gonna pop that, pop the jump over there in the distance, and the one over there as well. Clyde's checking it out, and then that'll be him done for the day, because we're not going to do too much, and we've done a few jumps off camera as well. The only thing I can fault Clyde with is that every time I set up the camera he hits it with his nose and knocks it over. There's so many geese over there, I'm sorry, they're interrupting my speaking. But yeah, that's the only thing I could complain about. Clyde literally knocks the camera over every time I set it up. It's like he's doing it on purpose. He's so, he doesn't even touch it, he just flies miles over it. It feels really cool to jump Clyde, because it feels like you're actually flying when you do like the bigger jumps. Smaller jumps aren't so good because he doesn't really concentrate as much, because he knows like it's dead easy. But like Clyde is, I've never met a fell that can jump quite as well as Clyde. He's really good at it. But yeah, that was really good. I'm gonna do one more jump to finish. I don't ever like to do too much with him, because I like to end things on a good note, and I don't want to tire him out either when he's done enough. He's literally jumped perfectly today. Hopefully I haven't jinxed that. So we're gonna do one more to finish, and I'm just gonna set it up, and then hopefully it will go okay. And I'm not gonna jump any higher, I'm just gonna make it slightly wider, because it is the width that I worry about, not the height. I've set up our last jump of the day. It's pretty big. I know it doesn't look it in the camera, and I think that's because the jump wings are quite high, but it's really quite big. It's maybe about 90, and it's quite a big spread, and it's on an uphill, so it's all around quite a big challenge. Clyde's up for it, I'm sure, as you can see with him eating all the grass. He's all fueled up. I'm looking forward to competing again this year. This could possibly be my last proper year of competing Clyde, because although I'm definitely not too heavy for him, I'm starting to get a little tall on him, and although I'll keep doing competitions in the future with him, it just won't be quite as much as I do right now. So we need to do well this year is basically what I'm saying. But anyway, here we go, last jump. I feel very springy with the sun out. The sun's not been out in like months. Okay. It's a plank jump, to be fair, and they're quite easy to knock down, but I'm going to leave it at that. Even though we knocked a pole down, I think Clyde is starting to get a little bit tired, and I don't like to keep him jumping when we're tired. It's different if we were schooling and he was tired, but sometimes jumping, you know, especially for when we're jumping. This horse, honestly, there's nothing there, but obviously it's terrifying to Clyde. There's an entire field of geese next to me that are all ready to take off. There's about 300 of them, so I'm fearing for my life right now. But anyway, the point is, when Clyde's getting tired, I don't like to push him too much, and I think today went really well anyway. It would be different if he refused it, I would keep him going, but because it was just a pole, it doesn't really matter to me. My heart is going at like 100 miles an hour after him spooking there. I saw it coming, but I still got a fright. Anyway, he was such a good boy today, so I was quite pleased. We have literally hardly ridden this year because of the weather and because I've been so busy with the business, but now I've started to kind of get in the flow of things and know what I'm doing. I have time to do everything, and I'm going to be back to doing weekly videos properly again because it's sunny again basically, and I'm going to have more time. I'm also leaving school in like a few weeks, and I'm going to have about 6 months off, so there's going to be a lot of really cool, good YouTube videos coming this year. So much to stay tuned for, so you should definitely subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching me feeding for my life and getting over the fear of jumping spreads. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Get the beat, count 1, 2, 3. Won't you start the music, get into it? Won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it, you can do it. Won't you dance with me?